Looking for a way to get healthy? The Chef You and I program has the answer. Kathryn Raaker and chefs from around the nation will teach even the most inexperienced how to cook. Come into their kitchen and watch them take ordinary foods with loads of calories and fat and turn those foods into healthier dishes. You will be the first to get tips and ideas on foods that are easy to prepare. Now let's join Kathryn and today's chef and learn how to make today's recipes.
Hi, this is Kathryn Raaker of the Chef You and I, and our favorite chef, my pastor, Father Andrew Umberg, is with us today from St. Joe's Church in North Bend, Ohio. And you all know him. He's on all the time. But guess what? He's getting his own show on Simul TV and everywhere else, and it's called, Father?
After Entertainment with Father Umberg.
And what are you going to have on the show? Everything?
Everything but entertainment.
Entertainment.
It's after entertainment.
Yes, but good entertainment,
low
right?
Expectations.
Yeah, right. But you do everything. You're an artist. You're a composer.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really a composer.
Well,
I'd
some
say
things you do.
confectioner.
Yeah, okay. A chef. Well, you've got it all together, don't you? And a great priest. An absolutely wonderful pastor. So, tonight, Father, our sponsors actually are Circle B Ranch Pork, right, and 360 pans. And guess what we're making? We're making bratwurst, right? We're going to do that on the grill. And then, I don't want to get this wrong, Father, so it's Big John's uncured hickory smoked pork pineapple snack stick, and they are delicious in themselves, but we're going to do something really wild with them.
It looks like you have some other snack sticks here, too.
Those are beautiful.
A couple of different
So you see these different flavors, and guess what? You can get these at our local Jungle Gym store and online. So if you want to have a great, actually pork stick, right, you can get them there. All right, so let's do this, Father. We're going to put these aside for right now. We're going to make Grandma's Rakers carrot cake. And I remember, Father, when I first married Bill, everybody raved about this cake. And she also, we're going to do one of her other recipes, and that is German potato salad.
Nice.
So what we did to make it easier, we already preheated the oven to 350 degrees, right?
For the cake.
For the cake. And guess what? I'm going to let you do the whole cake. You get to mix it.
Okay.
Because you're not supposed to use a mixer. Back in the day, they didn't have mixers back when, ever. They had to hand mix everything. So we're going to give the recipe now. You ready? So it's 1 teaspoon of salt, because we're going to add all the ingredients together, okay? 1 teaspoon of salt. That's what that is, Father. I pre-measured all of it. You don't believe me, huh?
Oh, no. That's more than a teaspoon. That's
okay.
There's about a teaspoon.
Okay, teaspoon.
Maybe a touch more. Okay.
Just a little bit more. 3 cups of grated carrots. And that is 3 cups, actually. Okay. And then 2 cups of sugar. 2 cups of sugar. That looks good, doesn't it? I haven't had carrot cake in a long time, Father. But this show is really for dads and fathers and friends and pastors and priests.
That's
and everybody.
Right, I qualify.
Yeah, you qualify, don't worry. So then what we're going to add is 1.5 cups of salad oil, okay, when you get a chance.
Okay.
So, and then I'm going to help you with the eggs, right?
Wonderful.
Okay. So
and I
then,
want to make sure I get a nice homogenization here.
Yeah. Really stirred up well.
Okay.
And then you're going to add that to it.
1.5 cups, huh? So a nice.
That's a lot.
Carrot cake is an oily cake. It's like a muffin, you know. Muffins have lots of oil. Oh, thank you. Muffins have lots of oil, and it's really like making a big a big, nice muffin with nuts.
It looks good already, and it doesn't even have the flour in there yet, right? So we're going to add 1 egg at a time. So I'm going to do that for you.
Okay, I want to make sure I get my oil homogenized there. I want to be a good mixer if I'm going to
Okay, I'm going to do this.
Okay.
I don't like to get shells and stuff, right?
Okay.
Okay. So here's 1 egg. Whoops.
First one. Okay, nice.
And so you have to do them 1 at a time. So there's 4 eggs, right? And
Just in case I was a little shy on the salt.
yeah, I
there.
thought it was. Father, you don't like to measure things, do you? I have to figure it out when we do your recipes, which is really funny, actually.
Exactly.
So here you go. Here's another
Standard
one.
cup. My cup's somewhere between a half cup.
Yeah,
and
I
a
know.
gallon.
I know.
Oh well.
Oh well, who cares, right?
That's right. Well, I'm sure we're going to be pretty close on this one.
Yeah, I think
I
you
was
would, too.
I was within 10% of a teaspoon.
Yes, you were. You were. So everybody loves watching you. I mean, seriously, all my
just
friends
wondering.
go, I know that priest. He does the rings too, right? On my other show, right?
It's like a train wreck in slow
Yeah,
motion. Everyone
right.
likes to watch it.
Right.
Okay.
So here you go. So we almost got 4 now. Okay. So what have you been doing lately? Anything?
Well, it's been quite the rainy spring.
Yeah.
And it's been here in the Ohio Valley, as
Yeah.
you know, kind of.
We really
kind
got
of
it
tough on
all.
People with allergies.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the cicadas came out. So.
Oh yeah. I got to tell you, Father, I have to tell you the story of what happened last night. I had a black shirt on, right? I walked, and I had brought the gentleman that was cutting the grass a glass of Coke, right?
Very nice thing to
Yeah,
do.
well, he wanted something to drink, and I said, no problem, I'll bring you something to drink, right? And I came in, and I didn't notice I had a cicada on my shoulder. I sat down, I was talking to a client, and all of a sudden I went like this towards my shoulder, and I see this orange wing, and I went berserko, and then I went like this, and then I stamped on it, and then I had to clean it up.
A lot of people have a very strong reaction.
Oh,
The nice
I
thing
do.
about the cicadas,
Yeah.
they don't smell bad, they don't bite, they don't sting. They're really kind of nice bugs. I mean, if you're going to have a couple billion of something in your backyard.
Right. So anyhow, now what we're going to do is we're going to add the 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I took 2 teaspoons out.
Okay, now I have to ask a question.
No,
before
what's
we
the
get
question?
Too much in. When will the cinnamon and baking powder go in? Do we wait till after the flour for that?
You can put them in now if you want to.
I would like to.
Okay, I know. So
And I
here's the
wondered, and
cinnamon.
vanilla maybe too. I
Yeah,
think
I've
it might
got
be nice
that.
to have that
And
one.
then I've got the almond because it calls for almond. My mother-in-law doesn't do it, but I want to try it. And so we just put in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of almond flavoring, okay?
Oh, almond extract. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you did. And cinnamon's really good for you, Father.
Oh, I know.
That is what it says it is. That's 1 teaspoon, believe it or not.
Okay, then maybe I put a half teaspoon on the others. I don't know. That's a mighty big teaspoon. But to me, you can't have too much cinnamon. It's like putting, well, not for you, but
And there's the
because you
almond,
can't have garlic.
right.
But for me,
Yeah.
it's like you can't have
Yeah.
too much garlic. But as for garlic, just go ahead and put
He
it.
just goes like this. And you
this
don't know how much he really puts in it, right? But he does sometimes remember I have a garlic allergy. Or I say, please don't do that before you do that. But anyhow, here we go. So
Okay.
now we're going to put the vanilla in. And this is 1 teaspoon, believe it or not, of vanilla extract. I'm pre-measured everything, but I got to put that in there too.
Now, that looked like a teaspoon to me.
Did it?
For some reason, the dry measures look like more to me, but
Right.
that's me.
So now
Okay.
I'm going to here's the baking powder, right? And here's
Okay.
here's the flour.
Here, let's kind of put those in together, then we'll kind
Yeah,
of,
go ahead.
we'll sift them together, kind of. No instructions to sift them together.
No, we
huh?
didn't say anything about that.
I tell you what, call me superstitious
Okay.
if you will.
I'll do
But
this.
I'm going to do this, yeah. A
I'll do
nice dry
this.
spoon. I have a dry spoon too if you're
Yeah, I'm
on
doing
strike
it.
from all stirring, I mean.
No, I'm not. I'm not on strike.
Okay.
I just thought you'd enjoy this more.
I do.
I
I'm getting
know.
my exercise.
Well, you're getting your exercise, and also you're getting ready for your new show, which will be good. Okay, go for it. You want me to pour it in?
Yeah, if you'll pour and I'll...
You tell me when, because you have to do this by hand. Because if you do it with a mixer, the batter's too thin.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Just add it gradually. And I told you, I have to teach you how to make Easter bread.
Oh, that's right.
And then, you know, it's not done like you think it is. I bought a KitchenAid. For what reason, I don't know, except to beat some stuff. But my family, they're Polish, right? Mm-hmm. They told me, you can't do it like that. You have to do it in a big pan. I'll show you the pan I've got. It's for a big turkey or a big turkey, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like this big, right? So here we go. Ready?
And you knead it by hand, or?
Then I tried kneading it by hand. Bill does it for me.
Okay.
Because it really has to be kneaded well till that flour comes off of your, you know, the what you call it comes off of your hands, right? Mm-hmm. And the cool thing is that you do it right. I'm just going to put the rest of it in there. Okay, good. We've got it all then, Father. And then we'll put the nuts in last.
Okay.
So, and then we'll pour it into the prepared pan. And believe it or not, since I started making bread, I started using Crisco again. Mm. And I actually like it. I remembered from the day when I was growing up. I don't know if you remember it. You're so young. But that was a compliment, you know. You're welcome.
Thank you. Anyway, yeah. Well, I think hydrogenated vegetable oil is delicious.
Yeah.
It's just whether.
Right.
Yeah. It's not just something you give up because of the taste. It might be more.
Yeah.
About whether it's the best thing for your arteries.
That looks like carrot cake now, Father.
Well, good.
And now we're putting a cup of black walnuts into the batter.
I think those are English walnuts, so.
Those are English walnuts?
Pretty sure.
They're English walnuts.
California English walnuts.
California English walnuts. We got to get the name right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so these are all chopped up, Father.
The walnuts that grow in Cincinnati, they're all black walnuts, and of course that's a very rich flavor, but it might dominate the carrot cake.
No, and you want to dominate the carrot cake.
No, we want Grandma Raker's recipe to just...
She's up in heaven, so she'll be watching.
Smiling
and watching, right?
Unless I stirred it too much, then she's probably...
No, I think you did a good job there, actually. Okay, so we're going to do this now. We're going to actually put it in this prepared pan.
And that's good.
And we don't have an angel food can. I don't have an angel food cake pan. I hope this isn't too much.
Well, here we go. Let's see what we got.
Let's see.
Here, I'm going to hold it this way. If you can back up just a tiny bit. I'm sorry. You need to back up yourself so I don't hit you with my arm.
Oh, sorry.
It won't be your arm that hits you. It will be my arm.
I don't know.
Well, we'll see how tall it bakes. It's certainly all going to fit in there pretty easily. It's just...
We don't know how big it's going to be.
Yeah, we do not know that.
See, what you're going to do after this, Father, is you're going to be actually, while this is baking, 10 minutes before it's done, right? We're going to time it.
We're going to make a sauce or an icing.
We're going to make a sauce that boils. It makes it fills the whole quart pan, actually. And that looks good. Okay. I need to take that out of there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Here, let me, we're not going to bake that in? I thought it would look
No, we're
nice.
not baking that with it.
I think
we don't
want to
look like a chef show that doesn't know what they're doing. Can you open the door for me, Father?
Here we go.
Okay, that's 350 degrees. And we need to time it, Father. So it's an hour and a half, I think.
Wow, that's some serious baking time.
Yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to get it in there, buddy.
Sure.
So let me do this. If you'll let me get in here a minute, I got to put the timer on. And I hope I do this right. I never do it right, but an hour and a half would be 90 minutes. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Hopefully.
I think you pushed it too many times. There you go. I think you got it.
I got it. Okay, so we're going to take a short break, Father. We're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we're going to make the potato salad, okay? And I've got a fruit salad to go with it, Father. Got lots of good stuff for this wonderful dinner. We'll be right back.
Okay, so we didn't parboil these, so we have a nice medium grill. Actually, they're kind of skinny, so maybe they don't have to be parboiled. I'm a big believer when I eat Italian sausage or other thick sausages, I like to stab them with a fork first and then parboil them. Then I'm always sure that they're done. You know, sometimes they stay a little bit pink on the inside anyway. I like to just know that they're done. So put that down for now, and we'll wait a little bit. Okay, so.
What's going on? We're back on The Chef, You and I, and you're cooking the brats now, right?
Yes, yes. The brats, we did not parboil them. These are the Circle B pork.
And she told me not to parboil them. She doesn't do that. She puts them directly on the grill.
Okay, so with this type you don't. So they've been cooking on kind of a medium hot grill.
Ooh, they look
for
beautiful.
For about 25 minutes. A little over 25 minutes. But they're really nice, I think. Okay.
Right.
And here we go.
Oh, wow. Father, they look delicious.
Each one golden brown. Yeah, so it should be cooked really nicely all the way through.
Right.
I propped one against the other one so that it would cook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess we're ready to turn off the grill and head on in with these delicious brats.
Looks delicious to me, Father.
Or sausages.
They're bratwurst.
They are bratwurst.
They are
okay,
German
good.
bratwurst.
Wanted to make sure.
Right. We're back on The Chef, You and I, and Father, you were out there grilling. Well, while you were out there grilling, we had boiled the potatoes ahead of time, and then I took all of the skins off and cut them up and put them in this beautiful bowl. Okay.
Looks great.
So
we also fried some bacon.
Yes, you
and
did.
We have some nice hot bacon grease there too.
Yeah, and you're going to be actually sautéing the onions in that grease, and also we had already cut and peeled the potatoes, and I'm going to cut up the celery, and then in the onion grease, you're going to, after you're done, right, you're going to add the vinegar, sugar, water, and bring to a boil to thicken. And then you dissolve the cornstarch in about a quarter of a cup. And then you add the potatoes and chopped eggs and celery and salt, and then you serve it. How about that?
Sounds
wonderful. I've got to get some cornstarch. I know where it is. And actually, we've already got the eggs boiled, right? And they're ready to go. They're right here. See, the camera can see them, right? And that's the new bowl from, from our sponsor, 360 Pans. And we've got another bowl there as well that we're going to serve it in. They're 360 cookware pans that we just received. I want you to see them while Father's doing that. I'll put them right here so you can see them. But there's more. There's like 4 or 5. So nice. And they clean up so nice. I can't believe it. So I love German potato salad. Do you love it too? My mother loved it. That was really maybe I don't remember. I grew up with German potato salad, not a lot of mayonnaise in my salads. What about you?
Yes, it was usually German potato salad in our house.
Right.
And my grandma Schreiber, who was really Hale, so she wasn't a German. She would refer to my father as Umberg all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they were particularly. I think they had a relationship kind of like Darren and Esmeralda on Bewitched.
Oh no!
They really weren't big.
They weren't fans.
However,
yeah.
My grandma Schreiber loved Umberg's German potato salad. She said, did? Umberg, I dream of your German potato salad.
Really? Did your dad make it?
Yes.
Oh.
My dad usually did that. For some reason, that was considered
a man's work?
His province. Maybe he liked it so much he wanted to make sure my mom wasn't going to experiment with the recipe.
Oh, okay.
But it was a wonderful thing. Very similar to this recipe.
Oh, really?
And I think I've got these chopped up well.
They're
not minced, but they're chopped.
So we just need to turn the thing on, and then you can saute them.
And we'll do that at the same time with that because because the onion will cook so quickly.
Yeah.
And I think we're good there. How many cups do we need total? Or?
It doesn't say to do the celery in there, just the onions.
So we're going to have very crispy potato salad. Okay.
I don't know. That's what it says.
Oh, yeah. I'm not objecting. I'm just reflecting. I don't know.
If you want to do that way, you can. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
Bill, what do you remember? How did Grandma Raker do it? That's what we really want here. This is all about her.
He doesn't know. Well, Father, let's do it your way.
Do you remember crunchy? Crunchy celery, or you don't remember one or the other?
He doesn't remember. Okay, so why don't we do it all together? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I think that would be nice.
Yeah, I think so too. So I'm going to bring this over for you.
Yeah, I just don't see it hurting anything.
I don't think it's going to hurt anything at all.
Now, do we put any celery seed in this?
Yeah, when I do the rest of it.
Other part.
Okay, so
good.
actually, I'm going to read the ingredients. We had 5 pounds of red potatoes. We boiled them in the skin, and then I peeled them. 1 large onion chopped, 4 sticks of celery chopped in small pieces, 1 pound of bacon fried crisp, 6 hard-boiled eggs, 3/4 cup of vinegar, and 3/4 cup of vinegar, and 1 cup of sugar, 1 1/4 cups of water,
Here we go.
and 4 tablespoons of cornstarch and celery seed. And I'm going to dissolve the cornstarch in a 1/4 cup. And wouldn't you add that to the bacon grease? I would think so. Whoops.
The cornstarch
Yes.
mixture? Yes,
To make
yes.
it
I mean, at
thick.
the end, yes.
Right.
At the very end.
So
Yeah, so we're just going to soften these a little bit. I don't think it'll hurt anything.
Yeah.
If I can get back under there.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm going to do the eggs for you, if that's all right.
And I would say they go in right after the sauce is made and poured
Right.
over the potato. I would say the egg should be the last things going in. Otherwise, they'll get beaten up too badly.
Let's
you know?
look at what you're doing for a minute, Father.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So I put in the celery as well. And again, some of these pans get hot handles, so I'm going to get I usually use a paper towel just to make
Don't worry
life
about
easier there. And then I'm going to just go ahead and toss this around. I think to soften the celery a little bit would be a wonderful thing. Also, it'll give us I think it'll be still a nice flavor in there. Once the vinegar is in and the sugar's in there, it's all very strong flavors anyway, so. And go a little bit higher. Oh, that's pretty high as it is, actually. I better watch it. Okay. And so we've got our bacon. Should I crumble this back in, or do I wait till after we add our... I don't think it'll really matter. I'm going to go ahead and crumble it back in.
I don't think it'll matter, Father.
So we got our bacon nice and crisp here. It's nice, pretty bacon. And the little parts that are still a little bit white here and there, that's not going to hurt anything at all. Okay, I think, does it say anything about how soft the onions or celery should be? I think we're getting in the zone here, really. And you know what? I think we can crumble the bacon in at the end when we add the eggs as well. I'm scared we're going to overcook the bacon if I put it back in there.
Yeah, I think so too, Father.
Okay. We'll have a little bit like that. That won't hurt anything. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and just toss this around a little bit more, huh? If you're learning how to do this, don't do it with bacon grease the first time. There's a piece of advice from me. Okay, so I think it's coming right along here. And I think it's time for us to go ahead and add. Do we add the sugar first or the vinegar first?
Yeah, I'm going to do the sugar first, Father, and I need to get in here a minute to get some sugar.
Oh, okay. I'll get out of the way
right.
of that. Okay.
And
I'll toss this around a few more times. Oops, I
Okay.
just got a little bacon grease
it
on
says to add
Can't
the
open
sugar into the grease, actually, and a few other things in there. So hold on a minute. I got to put a cup of sugar in here. Just a cup of sugar. What do you believe? Wow. That was perfect, Father. So are you taking all that stuff out, or you added it?
I think I'm going to add it right here.
Right, do that. And then you've got vinegar, which is
Yes,
3/4
and
of a
for right
cup
now,
of
I'm
vinegar.
going to turn it off even while
Okay.
I'm adding the sugar, because I don't want to make a big cooked on piece of candy here.
No. Tell me when to put the vinegar in.
I think we're okay. Here, put a little bit in here to rinse out our sugar. Okay, good.
And do that. All right, that looks really good.
I think it's good. It
And then you
smells
just-
really good.
And then
it's
you
gonna
just
smell
mix it
better.
like that, Father?
I think that's good, or I can toss it around a little bit too. I'll go
Yeah.
ahead and
Well, I'll get out of the way when
try.
you do
Yeah,
that.
that sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a good idea to me, buddy.
Safety first, yeah.
All right, safety first, right. So
Oh, wow, yes. Now it's really smelling nice. I'll turn
that's
this
the
thing
way it's
back
supposed
on.
to smell, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, turn it down a little bit, Father.
Yeah, there's certainly going to be a strong, for first your house will smell like bacon, which is delicious, then bacon and onions, which is delicious.
Right.
And at least to a German, smelling then like vinegar along with it's still good too.
Right. So, anyhow,
Good.
I need to get back in the picture here, Father.
Okay, I'll get out of your way then, I'm sorry.
Actually, we need to talk about the recipe here for a minute. And that is, we're going to, in the onion grease, add the vinegar, sugar, and water. We put water in there, right?
We did not add water
We
yet.
need to put, actually, 1¼ cups of water.
Wow, that's a lot of water. Okay.
It's a lot of water.
Here we go. We'll rinse out more of this, okay. And there we go, 1¼ cups. And in I go. Okay, look at it boil away. I was thinking, wow, that looks thick enough, but now it will
Right.
not be. We'll definitely want to
Right.
do that
Thing and
cornstarch, yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to take a short break, Father, and we'll be right back on The Chef You and I. So we're back on The Chef You and I, and Father's getting ready. I just dissolved 4 tablespoons of cornstarch in 1/4 cup of water, warm water, and Father's adding that right now to the celery and bacon and everything that goes onto the potato salad. And I have to also, Father, you want to boil that to thicken it. And I'm going to, we're actually going to chop up, if it's all right with you, I'm going to go ahead and chop up the eggs. And we leave 1 egg, Father, to put on the top of our beautiful potato salad. So let's
Okay.
do that.
Then I will also chop up the bacon rather than trying to crumble
That's a good idea. Leave 1 egg out. Okay. And then I have this trusty dusty thing here, Father, that everybody loves to have. And that's one of these. And
Wow, we've got very quick boiling and thickening going on here. It's beautiful. Oh, yeah. We're going to have the best midnight buffet ever.
right. Okay.
And it's taken no time for it to thicken. Look at how beautifully this
That
is
is
thickened
gorgeous,
now.
Father.
So I'm going to turn off this thing now. We'll let it finish up, and then I'll go ahead and put this on a cutting board and chop up
All
this
right.
bacon rather than trying to.
Yeah, I think that's
Struggle with
a
it.
good idea, Father.
I love the smell of bacon. There's nothing like
Oh,
it.
there's nothing like it in the world. I love it. It's been a kind of a strange year for weather, don't you think, Father?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've never seen so much rain. I've never seen in the summertime. Okay, and tomorrow is the first day of summer, right?
That's,
Or no,
I think
no,
so.
it's
I think-
Monday. Monday?
I think maybe 11:30 Sunday night or something
yeah,
like that.
like
Sometime,
that.
you know.
Yeah.
There's
That
some
was
way
my
they
dad's
calculate
birthday,
that.
and tomorrow's Bill's father's birthday, and that's really wild. It was actually on Father's Day. That's pretty cool. Think about it.
That is nice. I'm going to put this in this mixture. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay.
And then we pour everything, Father, over the potatoes.
I made a little bit of a mess of this, but I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
Although, if I could relive that moment, I probably would have used one of your nice
Other knives.
scoopers. Well,
Or scooper.
yeah, those nice
All right.
scoopers
So
that you have that we've
what
used.
we're gonna do? It's pretty hot, so I think I'm gonna bring it over to you to put
Okay,
it.
and maybe just put it on. We haven't been cooking on this part of the,
Okay. All right. So
the
then I'll
stove.
do that.
That'll work.
So Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get something out, Father, right
Okay.
here. This right here. And mix
Okay, and
this
then
up
is there a
little
rubber
bit.
spatula anywhere? I'm going to use
Spatula.
this one again, okay?
Yeah, that's one is good.
And
Father.
then I am ready to go whenever you are.
I am ready to go.
There's certainly going to be enough sauce on this.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to put that much sauce on it. Maybe we'd save some of it. I don't
Okay.
know. What do you think?
Well,
Okay,
we'll see.
Father.
We'll see what it looks like. Here we
Yeah,
go.
Here we go.
Okay, we'll pour some of that on here, really nice. And we're thinking about saving some because all the potatoes weren't perfect. And we had a couple rejects among the potatoes. So I'm going to try just tossing this around a little bit. Oh, but I'll tell you what, that's very absorbent. You know, you do need a lot of this stuff. And you know what? We added all that water and all that cornstarch. I think that was for a reason. I think this is supposed to be a very nice, moist. Although, I don't know, we can...
I think it looks great, Father.
It
Looks
is
like
pretty
German
nice the way
potato
it-
salad to me.
It's nice. I think, yeah, you could save that for another day for another batch of potatoes.
Yeah, I think we could.
And it probably would be a little healthier.
Yeah, it
Another
probably
thing we
would.
could do maybe sometime is try putting in an artificial sweetener or Splenda.
Because that was a lot
or-
of sugar.
Yeah, that was a lot of sugar,
sugar.
yeah.
All right, so
Okay,
what I'd
well-
like to do, Father, is put it into one of the new pans that we just have. That's from
Oh, the new
360.
bowls. Okay, sure,
Okay,
sure.
so it's right here, Father.
I'll come over your way. I think it might be better to do that over there.
Yeah, I think so too, Father.
Okay, if I can.
Okay,
Here I come.
Here we go. And then
Okay,
just,
I'm gonna hold
that
this.
should be, here, I'll hold it. All right, that
That
looks
was kind of a risky
beautiful.
way. I kind of do a little
Yeah.
bit of trapeze act as I'm doing
Yeah,
this.
you did. That looks beautiful, Father. And it's a perfect pan for it, too. It just held it beautifully.
Yeah, it
So
shows
we're
it
gonna
off very
we're gonna
nicely
show
there.
everything in a minute, but before we do this, we're gonna take a little. I want for everybody to see that, right? That's beautiful. So let's put that right here, and you could put salt and pepper to taste, Father. You
Okay.
know, because some people don't eat a lot of salt. So,
Sure, and there's
okay.
plenty of salt there in the
Yeah,
in
that's
the
for
bacon,
sure.
so.
So we're going to be right back on The Chef, You and I, with Father Andrew Umberg and myself, Kathryn Raaker. We'll be right back. We're back on The Chef, You and I, and Father. This potato salad looks absolutely luscious.
And it smells good too.
Oh, and I'm going to put these eggs, you slice that last sixth egg and you put that on top of the potato salad. And our producer tells me that he went out there and tried that beautiful, beautiful, the taste of it. It was gorgeous, right? I don't know what
Of the
happened to
potato
that
salad
egg.
here, huh? So there's 6 eggs total. The
6
other 5
eggs
get chopped and
totaled.
put in there as you're adding the
Yeah,
sauce.
and there's you
And then
go.
the last one is just a beautiful garnish.
Yeah, it's a beautiful garnish. It's beautiful. So we've got that. We've got our wonderful, I can't wait to try the absolutely luscious bratwurst. But first, Father, I'm going to just take a break for a second. We're back on The Chef, You and I, and I'm pretty excited because I love these sticks by Circle B Ranch Pork. And actually, we're going to use Parmesan cheese circles that they use to wrap. They call them Parmesan wraps. I've never
Okay.
done this before.
Around the pork snack stick. huh?
That's right, but we're going to also put this
With
it.
another layer of pork.
Yes!
Some prosciutto.
Yeah, it's prosciutto.
Okay, sounds
All right,
nice.
so let's do this, Father. And I'm going to cut them. And I need that chutney, the producer. Can I get that chutney from you? Thank you. We need that for the dipping sauce.
Uh-oh.
Oh, does that sound good or whatever?
I was going to say, don't tell
Yeah.
me there's a chutney dipping sauce.
Well, I'm good
or
at
I'll
chutney.
die.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So anyhow, what we're going to do is, first of all, do you think that we should wrap this around the pork, or do you think this should go first?
I think we should go pork snack stick to cheese
And
then have it so
okay,
it's layered.
that's fine. So let's start.
Okay.
Okay, let's see you do it.
Okay.
All right. You think that's too big?
No, I think this is going to be just right.
All right.
I'm gonna, we cut these in half so we could kind of like do a little bit of a diagonal roll.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're going to try to do.
Okay, that looks
Look
good,
at that.
Father.
That's very,
Yeah,
that's very handsome
okay.
snack stick now.
Okay, now
Okay.
we're going to do this.
And we don't mind if we get a little bit of
Yeah. we
cheese
don't
on the
mind.
other thing.
No, we
Okay.
don't.
And I'll try to do another diagonal wrap.
Yeah, that's good. And
Ooh, it's
what
not
you
bad.
can do, Father, is you can put these in the microwave, but I think they're at warm temperature. They're room temperature, and they feel great. But what you could do is when we put them on the plate, we'll do a few of them, okay? You can cut them and then dip them in the chutney.
Nice.
Do you like that idea?
I do.
Right.
And maybe if you were going to serve these to a group of people,
Right.
you'd want to do, maybe
Right.
after you assemble them, you maybe would want to cut them in half
Right.
to make it so that no one would be tempted to do double dipping into
Yeah,
the
right,
chutney sauce.
right. These are
Okay.
very, very thin slices, so.
Okay, well, maybe we'll do 2 rounds, but I think this is nice.
Isn't that nice?
Wow.
Wow.
I'm giving myself
I'm
an
impressed,
A
Father.
plus so far.
All right. We're going to
My-
have one that somebody can snack on, right?
Uh-huh.
That sounds good. So that you could even cut these in half and do it so that if you didn't have enough of them.
Yeah. Actually, I would wait till they got them done before they cut them in half, and then
Yeah.
take a nice sharp knife.
Right.
Then you don't have the nice thing sticking out both sides.
Yeah,
But
it looks beautiful.
But yeah, but it's a nice way to hold it. I
Yeah, we're
think.
going to leave it like that because this is an appetizer, and you could have beautiful wonderful tomatoes and lots of other fresh vegetables right now in the summertime because it's such a great time. So I know we're leaving one for you to snack on, so we're going to do one more, Father.
Okay, for me or the producer to snack
Yeah,
on? Who gets to
producer,
snack
whatever.
out there? Okay.
Okay. I don't know what, that's still paper. We want to get that on there, right?
Okay.
All right,
yeah.
so you need one of these. And our cake is almost done, and we have to do a couple more things for it. We have to boil something.
Okay, I've lost my touch, it seems, on this last one.
You're losing your touch? Wow. That's
I
why.
had a good run of about 5 minutes there, didn't I?
Okay, you did. You did.
Okay.
So I can't wait. Are you going to invite me to be a guest on your show?
Yes.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. You're going to be seen all over the world now. Not that you aren't before. But anyhow, we are done with that, and we're going to serve this beautiful chutney with it. And I've got to let you see what it looks like. It's a cranberry chutney. And it is, I've got to tell you, absolutely, wait a minute, I'm going to put this out there. Father, when you taste this, you could use that and just do it with that, right? That one right there, and try it.
Okay. Well,
And I've done this with turkey and a lot of other, try it and see what you think.
oh. I bit the side of my mouth, but other than that, it's delicious. The side of my mouth was not delicious.
Right. So it is delicious, and you can get this beautiful chutney. And I'm going to do this, Father. I'm going to move this in the center like that, right? And there it is. That's our appetizer, and we're going to look at our cake. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back on The Chef You and I with Kathryn Raaker and Father Andrew Umberg. We'll be right back. We're back on The Chef You and I with Father Andrew Umberg and myself, Kathryn Raaker. And now we're going to make the topping that goes onto the carrot cake. And then you boil it, Father, for 3 minutes. And then, so I'm going to give you what you have to put in it. You have to put the buttermilk, which is a half a cup of buttermilk, right? A cup of sugar, right?
I've never made anything quite like this.
I know, we haven't. And believe it or not, we're going to put in here let's see, buttermilk, a cup of sugar, buttermilk, teaspoon of baking soda, or a half a teaspoon. That is a half a teaspoon.
That looks like a half teaspoon. We're singing off the same sheet this time.
And then you put in the syrup. So
And this is corn syrup,
corn
right?
syrup. Yeah, Kira's corn syrup.
Light corn syrup.
And that's 1 teaspoon of...
Or a tablespoon, I think.
That's a teaspoon, actually.
Is it just a teaspoon?
It's a teaspoon, but this is, yeah. Okay, okay, so now we're going to stir it around a little. Okay, I need you to put this on the stove, and you know what I need you to do? Let it boil for 3 minutes, and we're going to time it. Okay?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. We just got to stir it, though, I think.
Yes, I think I better stir
I think you
it.
better stir it. So you can get all of these recipes that Father and I have done today on our website, which is thechefyouandi.com. You can see us on Simul TV, you can see us on Spectrum, and a lot of others. But the last thing that we're going to do when Father gets that boiled for 3 minutes, and I'm watching the time here.
And by the way, we have our beautiful carrot cake. It's still hot.
It's still hot. That's what you absolutely have to do, is keep it hot. And then what you do is, I'm kind of watching the time for Father here. So
yes.
Actually, you have a couple more minutes to do that.
Yeah, it hasn't boiled yet, so.
No, and it has to boil and come up to about a quart. So if we could see
right
that.
Right now it's way low. It's not even.
It's going to get higher. And those are our 360 cookware that we've used. And actually, I think you're going to love this cake and the whole meal. I think any guy that has this meal is going to love it. So we're going to do that. Okay? So, Father, how's it looking?
It's looking good. It's still not boiling. We'll take a couple more minutes to boil here.
A couple more minutes. And if we can have our cameraman look and see what those minutes are, it would be really helpful. So, anyhow, and the timer's going off. So what I'm going to do, Father, is turn the timer off.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to turn it back on for another minute.
Okay.
Well,
meanwhile, I better keep stirring. Yes, it's really heating up now.
Now it's really heating up. It's going to go up to about a quart. Watch it.
Okay, so now it's really, I'm starting to hear that boiling sound, and wow, it is bubbling up in a way that it was not before.
Yeah, and that's what
right now it's starting to look very almost like beer foam now. Mm-hmm. I still have yet to see a bubble come up to show it to be boiling, but we're close because it's sizzling or making some noise now anyway.
See what it's doing? It almost looks like meringue.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Okay, and I just saw a little bit of boiling going on.
Uh-huh.
This is definitely something you wouldn't want to walk away from as it was cooking because
it'll stick.
Yeah, it could stick, although these pans are good for that, I guess.
They're wonderful pans, actually. They clean up beautifully, but you don't want to burn it.
Okay, so it's going.
I think we're about ready, Father. Looks good to me.
I want to give it the full
3 minutes.
Time here. Okay. It's really.
Looks like it's a quart now. Right. I think you're good.
It does. Okay, yeah, it's caramelizing a little bit. I don't know if we want that or not.
I don't think we want to do that.
Okay.
So then we want to directly pour it over the cake.
Okay, so here we go.
Here we go.
Very fluffy stuff there.
Yeah, I know. That's unreal, Father.
Certainly plenty of it.
Yeah, and that actually.
I think we probably better not go more than that.
Yeah, we don't want to go any farther than that. So we're going to let that cool off for a minute, Father, because then what we're going to do, actually, Father, is take it when it cools off, and we're going to put it on top of.
We're going to flip it.
The actual.
We're going to flip it.
We're going to flip it on. We're going to put it like that onto it, and then you're going to flip it over.
Okay.
Okay. Don't ask me how, but we're going to do it, okay?
Okay.
We're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back on The Chef You and I with Father Andrew Umberg and myself, Kathryn Raaker. We're back on The Chef You and I, and Father, it's caramelizing, and we're going to do something different to Grandma's recipe.
Right. We had like a little ecumenical council during the break.
Yes, we did.
We decided why flip this thing over
just in
throw
case
powdered sugar all over your kitchen when we could get the powdered sugar on
like
this. In fact, at a certain point, I'll even pick up the thing. We'll make a little bit of a mess then, but not as much of a mess.
Right.
Is that okay if I pick this up and we'll kind of just...
Yeah.
Because obviously Grandma Raker liked a lot of powdered sugar on this thing.
Right.
Okay, and here I go.
Here we go.
Yeah, might as well put it on the top and then just go from there.
Right. So let's just spread it around. And guess what? It looks delicious. And we'll take a picture for when it's done for our television show. But you know what, Father? Believe it or not, we have run out of time on The Chef You and I, right? Whoa, Father. Mm-hmm. And so I want to invite you to come back whenever you want.
Okay. And eat that whole cake? Oh, no.
No,
that
not
would be
going
a
to eat
bad
the
idea.
whole cake. No, no.
Especially, I think
No.
our producer wants some.
Yeah,
of that
I
cake.
want some. I think he wants some too. We'll see you next time on The Chef You and I. Thank you so very much for coming and helping me today and making our fathers and husbands happy, and friends, of course.
Priests.
And priests. And anybody, actually. So thank you so much for joining us. And don't forget to go to our website at thechefyouandi.com. Bon appetit, Father. Bon
Thank you.
appetit.
Thanks for joining us on the Chef You and I show today. We'll be back next week with another great and healthy recipe. Don't forget to visit our website, thechefyouandi.com, for all of our featured recipes, cooking tips, and clips of the show.